Welcome to the Best Advice Podcast with your host, life and love success coach, and author of The Poison of Perfection, Angela Wadley. If you're looking for authentic, no-holds-barred advice about life, love, business, career, or health, you've come to the right place. You'll hear from fascinating guests as they quickly reveal their powerful advice to inspire you to create and live your best life. So get ready, grab a pen, or make a mental note. You don't want to miss this.
Hi, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Angela. I'm Allegra.
Hi, I'm Natascha.
Together, we're Beyond Your Wildest Dreams.
We're so happy to be here.
When it comes to business, career, love, health, or life in general, if you have ever struggled with a decision, had to figure your way out through something, or just learned a valuable lesson, what is the best advice that you can share?
When it comes to life in general, the best advice we can share as moms and caregivers is to remember to prioritize yourself.
Self-care is such a big buzzword right now, but it really is more than just mani-pedis and manicures and massages.
Yeah, because, like when you're in the flight and the attendants come out and they say, remember, in an emergency, put on your oxygen mask first before you help anyone else. The subtext that they don't include is because if you're dead in the aisle, you can't actually help anyone.
And that's true for you too, filling up your tank so that you have more to give yourself and to give others.
When we see the hashtag self-care is selfish, we just because moms cannot sacrifice themselves on the altar of our families forever. Eventually, we have nothing to give.
Right. And so one of the best ways that we've found to go ahead and prioritize ourselves, our mental health, our physical health, is by going ahead and developing a morning ritual.
I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that my morning ritual keeps me sane.
Yeah.
Because it makes sure that I'm hydrated, that I get in some movement, that I take my supplements. It makes sure that I take care of me.
And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, squeeze one more thing into my morning. That sounds insane. But it's not. It actually is really important. And we really suggest to people to go ahead and start with something small.
Yeah, you might not know where to start. So we can tell you suggestions that we have, such as making a bed. We're huge brain science nerds, and there's a crazy amount of brain science around the benefits of making your bed.
Right. So maybe you're already a bed maker. Well, what can you do to support yourself to really go ahead and get the day off on the right foot? Maybe it's you don't get in enough water every day. So you make sure that you've got an 8-ounce glass of water or a pint glass of water by your bedside every morning when you wake up. These little things and little starts, little ways of wedging in a morning ritual can start to take hold and effect, because just that mental thing, and while you're drinking that water, you're like, this is for me. This is for me when I start my day before anybody else gets up and has a pull on my time.
And we can tell you from personal experience that this really makes a huge difference in the obvious ways, you're hydrated, but also in unexpected ways. For instance, we were talking about this with a podcast interviewer the other day, and we mentioned how much quieter our minds are because we don't have all of these open tabs that we're not doing, right? So when I didn't have my morning ritual, I would have these open tabs in my brain telling me, oh, you didn't do any movement, and don't forget to take your supplements, and you still haven't drunk enough water today. And now, because I take care of those things first thing in the morning, I have a lot more focus and time, and I'm a lot more relaxed going about my day.
And again, keep it simple. You don't have to suddenly carve out an extra hour in the morning. If you want to get up earlier, great. But really, you can start with something really simple, like a minute-long stretch in the morning to just wake your body up and start to feel a little bit more supple. Do something really great for you. Self-care really is important.
Yeah, we like to say self-care is health-care.
Right.
And also, because you're a parent or a caregiver, you're going to be passing this knowledge on to your kids, ensuring that they prioritize themselves, that they take care of themselves. And we really see this being a beneficial thing that can ripple out throughout culture.
Absolutely. So that's probably our best advice in general. Take care of yourself first. It's not selfish. Prioritizing yourself first really does make you more available for others, but in such a way that you have more to give.
And can show up as your best self in all areas of your life.
Thank you so much for being on my podcast.
Thank you so much for having us today.
You can find out about everything that we offer at bywdreams.com, including a freebie mini mastermind series that we have on creating your morning ritual.
It's called Rock Your Morning, and you'll get 3 very short videos 3 days in a row that help you get started in that morning ritual that we talked about today.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Please subscribe and share with someone you care about. To catch all the latest from Angela, go to www.angelawadley.com. Until next time, keep growing and keep going.